we have pushed the configuration on this VH, on this VH, on this VH, right? So if I'm going to check the routing table of this one, so I should get these all the route, right? These route still I shouldn't get it because of still we didn't push the configuration on CSR router. Last time what we did, we created the template for VHS, right? And we created a device template also for VHS and we pushed the configuration. So what we have, we are running under the service VPN, guys. If you remember, under the service VPN, we are running the OSPF, right? So basically how the route is exchanging here now, these all the VHS are advertising their route to the vSmart and vSmart is reverting route to the VHS, right? That we have done so far. Up to this point, you have any question or query, you can ask me, then I'm going to discuss the next point.
Actually, yes, in the redistribution.
Redistribution, what I did, in service VPN, we are using the OSPF, right?
Right.
So how the route is coming up to this VS, guys, which one is coming through the OMP? Okay. So we are redistributing the OMP into the OSPF.
But that's, is that automatically or that's what we did?
No. Service VPN route, what are the route under the service VPN? That will auto redistribute into the OMP. For that one, we don't need to do anything. Means inside to outside, that will auto happen. But whatever the route is coming from outside, that is not going to inject into the service VPN. So what we have to do, we have to redistribute the OMP into the OSPF, right? Okay. So if I'm going to check the routing table of this router, guys, what I should
So
get
Puneet,
the
I
route?
think
Yeah.
Puneet, we can do it vice versa as well.
Vice versa is not required because of service VPN route will auto redistribute into the OMP.
Okay.
So whatever the route is there, that these route is automatically going to redistribute into the OMP. But OMP route, which one is coming under the OMP, that is not going to redistribute automatically into the service VPN. That we have to do it manual.
Okay.
Okay. So what we have done, we have created the templates here now. And under the templates, we have redistributed. If you are going with the last session videos, guys, so there we have discussed this thing. Okay.
Okay, but on the template, you see it on a different places, redistribution. One on the VPN template and one on the internet.
Your voice is not so too clear, actually. I'm not getting you what you are telling. Can you repeat one more time?
Yes, so there is redistribution, you see it on the template in multiple places. One under the VPN template and the other one on the interface template. So I'm just kind of confusing to me which one is which. And if you can go back to the template and we just, touch on that place.
No, let me explain you. Actually, your voice is not too clear. There is some noise is there. So let me explain how many template we have created. One is the system template. Another one is the banner, that is simple. Then after that, VPN 0, VPN 512, and VPN 100. Under the VPN 100, we are running the OSPF. Here we are redistributing the OMP. Under the VPN 0 also we are running the OSPF, but we are not redistributing the OMP here now. OSPF we are running between these MPLS and VHS. So there we don't need to redistribute. Whatever the route is coming through the OMP, that route only we are redistributing into the OSPF. Got it?
Good.
So let me show you the routing table first. And I will show you the configuration. Might be you'll be able to understand now. Just give me one moment. Again, guys, these interfaces I have to know set. Interface range 0 by 0 to 2. So no set. MPLS. Interface range G0 by 0 to 4. No set. Interface G0 by 0, no set. Here also I have configured the IP address or not. Let me check. We have configured. So right now on R2, if I'm going to check the route, guys, I should get all the routes, which one on R3 and R4. So IP route. Are we getting all the route, guys?
Yes.
This is 31, 32, 33, and 34, 41, 42, 43, and 44, right? So if you are going to reach anywhere, if I'm going to try, I'm trying to reach 172.16.44.1 and source is 172.16.24.1. Should we get the reply? We are getting the reply.
Mhm.
So what we have done, how we push this configuration, let me show you. If you are going under the templates, so these are the feature templates, which one we created, these all the feature. This one is the OSPF template, guys. OSPF VPN 100, this one. Where we are performing the redistribution, can you see here now? Here we are redistributing OMP into the OSPF. Anywhere we are redistributing OMP into the OSPF into the OMP, guys? No, that is not required. Again, if I'm going back to the device template, this is my device template and OMP template. You can see here now. This is default template, factory default. This is the default template, OMP template setting for VHS. If you are going to see here now, basic configuration, there should be advertise. Which route should be advertised? Connected and static. All the routes should be auto advertised. This is under the OMP that is mentioned.
So that's from the OMP to the service VPN.
Sorry?
From the OMP to the service VPN.
From the OMP to the service VPN will auto redistribute. That I told you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, from the OMP to service VPN that will auto redistribute, and whatever the route is there, which one is coming from service VPN, that will auto redistribute into the OMP. Okay. So yeah, if you want, if your purpose is there, no, you don't want to redistribute. So what you can do, we can create the OMP template also. If you are going into the feature templates, what you can do there, feature templates, add template. If you are going to select here the VS Cloud, then you'll be get the OMP template also. You can create your own OMP template, and what you can do, you can turn off this one. So it is not going to advertise. Whatever the route under the service VPN, that is not will advertise to the automatically. You are getting the point.
Yes.
So what is the concept there? By default, the service VPN route, which will be considered as a connected and to be auto advertised to the it will be auto redistribute into the OMP. If you want to disable, you can turn off it. Got it? So what we have done so far, guys, we have created one device template, and in this device template, how many VHs are attached there, guys? 3, right? How many feature templates are there? 16. 16 feature templates we are calling under this device template. Now, if I'm going to log in on any one of the VHs, you can see here now. What is this, guys? This is banner message, right?
Right.
Admin and admin will come on the policy also. Suppose you want to change this message to all the VHs. So what I will do, I am not going to change on the individual VHs. What I will do directly, I will jump on the vManage into the feature templates. What are the banner template is there? Under the banner template, I will just change my message. This is the banner, not this one. This one is the banner template. Just I'm going to edit it. Welcome to sdwan. Welcome to SDN technology. I'm just changing my message. And here I'm what I'm writing. Welcome to the sdwan. Just I'm changing this message. I'm just updating here now. It will be impact for 3 devices. You can see here now. How many devices are there, guys? VH1, VH2, and VH3. I'm just going to click on next. Then after that configuration, what is the pop-up message there, guys? It is showing it will be impact on 3 devices because of this template we are using under the device template, and that device template are attached with the 3 devices, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to click on there, and then after that, it is pushing the again configuration. And later, if you are going to log in on this device, let it configure. You will be get the impact on all these 3 VHs. We changes only on the single template, under the single template. But that impact we should get it on all these VHs, right? Yeah, success. Spun it. It was already logged in. So let me log in it again. What I'm getting the message, guys? Welcome to SDN technology and admin. Admin. What I'm getting? Welcome to the sdwan. I'm going to log in on the VS2 also. I should get the same message. Welcome to SDN technology. So if my device template is attached from the 1000 devices, so I just need to make a change on the single place and it will be impact on all the 1000 devices, right?
Right.
Now, by default, if you are going to check, guys, so what should be happen? Should we do the load balance? If you are going there now, network, under the network, if I'm going on the VH1, troubleshooting, if I'm going to the simulate flow, you can see, I'm just going to reach, it's a 13 or what we are using, guys. Let me see the topology. We are using 72, right? So IP is wrong. Let me select the correct IP. Interface first. This is the IP address 172.16.44.1. Simulate. How many paths are there, guys?
2.
There is 2 paths, right? So by default, it is doing the ECMP. Equal cost, multiple path. If I'm going for the check it for the particular application, suppose I'm going to check it for AOL Messenger. Then for this one also it should be do the load balance. If I'm going to check it for telnet, so for the telnet it will be 6 and port number should be any random port number and destination port number 23. It's also doing the load balance. If I'm going to check it for the port number 443, that means HTTPS. You can see here now. Also doing the load balance. So when I will discuss the policy, then what I will do, application aware routing. So we'll modify this one. That will do it tomorrow, right? How we can suppose your purpose is there? No, from the LAN 1 or LAN 2 or the site 2, whatever the traffic is there for the VH to suppose LAN 4. If it is HTTP traffic, so it should be only use the internet path. It should not be use the MPLS. If it is chat message, so it should be only use the internet. If it is telnet or SSS traffic, then it should be used the MPLS. And for rest all the traffic, it should be do the ECMP. So this type of the policy, we can do that. So that we'll discuss into the application aware routing. Okay, you got this point? Question is, these both are the branches, right? This one and this one. If I'm trying to reach from here to here, okay, so how the traffic is coming? Traffic is going through the vSmart and then it is coming, or it is coming directly?
Directly.
It is coming directly, right? How it is coming directly? Between both, it is forming the IPsec.
Tunnel.
Between both, it is forming the IPsec tunnel. So if you remember, guys, the IPsec, so for the IPsec, what are the information required, guys, to form the IPsec between the 2 different locations? What are the information required? I'm talking about the route-based IPsec. I'm not talking about the policy-based. Yeah, go ahead.
Just a normal IC phase 1, IC phase 2, you mean?
Between 2 locations, if you are going to, if you're talking about the route-based IPsec, so we need the public IP.
Mm-hmm.
We
We
need
need
the
public key and
private IP address, right?
yeah,
And
public key,
then
private key.
then after that, we need the phase 1 keys. And then after that, we need the phase 2 keys, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There is two phases in IPsec. Got it?
Mhm.
So if I'm going to see here, guys, phase one, what is the purpose of the phase one in the IPsec? There is two phases, right? What is the purpose of the phase one?
To establish the control connection for to the communication.
To exchange the basically keys, right?
Right.
Actual data will be exchanged through the phase two, but the key will be exchanged into the phase one. So here phase one is not needed, guys. Phase one will auto exchange by the OMP protocol. Only what is the required phase two. So for the phase two, whatever the information is required, you can see here. Now, if I'm going to check login on the any VHS, if I'm going to log execute the command, so AMP T logs. This is the T logs. 100.1. It is on VH1. This is the self MPLS. Can you see here now? What are the information there, guys? Public IP and private IP. Public and private IP is there. Why it is showing the same IP? Because of right now we are not performing anywhere the tunnel. Sorry, NATing. Got it? So right now public and private IP both are same. And what is the encapsulation algorithm, guys? Hashing algorithm it will be used. SAND HMAC. And this is for the AH and SAI HMAC. That is for the basically this is for the phase two tunnel, right? So between the two branches, the traffic is automatically going to exchange through the IPsec tunnel. We don't need to do anything special here now. Otherwise, if you are going to configure the IPsec tunnel between the two sites, so what you have to do, we have to configure the lot of the configuration, right? Okay.
Mhm.
If I'm going to check one more thing, so IP route VPN 100. For 31, how many route we are getting, guys? 172.16.31.0/24. How many route we are getting? Hello?
No.
Hello?
Yes, two. One for the MPLS, one for the API.
One for the MPLS, another one for the. But for these two, what is the next hop IP? We have any next hop IP, guys? Do we have? Hello?
Yes, no.
We don't have any next hop IP. But whatever my internal network is there, what is the next hop? It is showing there now. So general, just you need to understand, guys. These are the two routers, suppose R1 and R2. Here the IP is 12.1 and here the IP is 12.2. In general example, I'm talking. Suppose you are running the IBGP or EBGP, doesn't matter. And there is a 10/8 and there is 20/8. So if R1 will advertise 10/8 to R2, so what it will be advertised the next hop IP? Their own IP address as the next hop, right?
Mhm.
So R2 will install 10/8 and what will be the next hop IP it will keep in the routing table? 12.1.
12.1.
If you are talking about the R2, so R2 will advertise 20/8, and what is the next hop IP it will advertise there, guys? It will advertise there
12.2.
12.2. Is it okay?
12. Yeah.
So normal routing protocol, either EIGRP or OSPF or BGP, whatever the routing protocol you are using, there with the network next hop IP will be there. What will be the next hop? Next hop will be a IP. But OMP protocol, which one if you are going to use the OMP protocol, guys, OMP protocol will never advertise in the next hop IP. In the next hop, it will never advertise the IP. What it will be advertised? It will advertise the TLOG. It will advertise the TLOG. So what he is advertising, you can see here now. If you want to reach 172.16.30.1.0, so you have a two path. Either you can reach via this TLOG, either you can reach via this TLOG. You are getting the point? How many TLOGs is there? There is two TLOG. So as I told you guys, in TLOG, how many attributes are there?
3.
I told you there are 3 attributes. First one is system IP.
System IP.
Second one is
Color.
color. And
Color.
third one is
IP.
encapsulation.
Yeah, encapsulation.
Encapsulation, what can be there, guys? Either it can be GRE or
IPsec.
IPsec, but 99.99% always it will be the IPsec.
IPsec.
So these are my TLOG. And then, so that means what will be happen? First, between the V edges and between the V smart, OMP neighborship will be formed. Which neighborship? OMP. And first, what they will exchange? They will exchange the TLOG. What they will exchange, guys?
TLOG.
They will exchange the TLOG. And how we can be reached this TLOG? That information will be there. That is called TLOG routes. What is called?
TLOG route.
So one of my student was there. From him, guys, what was asked in the interview? What is the TLOG routes? So that TLOG information, which one is going to exchange between the vSmart and VHS, that is basically called TLOG routes. So if I'm going to check on the VHS, you can see how many TLOGs is there showing there, guys. These are the TLOGs. So this is one TLOG. How you can reach? So to reach this TLOG, this is the public IP, this is the private IP, and to form the IPsec tunnel, you will be use this algorithm. You got it? Hello?
Yes.
So OMP protocol, if they went through the OMP protocol between the V edges and C edges, between the V edges and vSmart, whatever the route is going to exchange, it will never exchange the next hop IP. It will always exchange the for this particular subnet. This is the TLOG. And how you can be reach this TLOG? Suppose this is the subnet. /24. So here it will be the TLOG information. And how it can be reached to the TLOG, reach this TLOG, that information will be get it here now. So first it will exchange the TLOG, then after that it will be basically exchange the route. You are getting the point. And by default, OMP will be redistributed into the service VPN. We don't need to redistribute the service into the OMP. Because of whatever the route is directly connected or static route to the V edges, that will auto advertise into the OMP. As I show you guys the templates also. You got this point?
Yes.
So if you are going to check these routes are coming through the service VPN, right? So if it is coming from the service VPN, it will auto redistribute into the OMP. So here you can see OMP route entries for VPN 100 route 2, and then after that 3, 4. This is for point to point. Then after that 21, 22. All the route is going to redistribute into the OMP automatically. You got this point? And this is advertised by the self VH where you are checking. So peer IP is showing there the 0.0.0. If you are going for the another one like 31, so there it should be the VH3 system IP. (24, 31). Yeah, for 31. From which peer I'm getting? You can see here now you are getting the peer IP address. And what is the originator? So originator is 103.1.1.1. Are you getting the point? So which one is it advertising itself? There it should be the 0.0.0. Is it okay?
Mhm.
And here it is showing this is the subnet, and what is the TLOG to reach there? This is the TLOG. This one is the originator. Site ID, from which site it is coming? So it is coming from the site 2. Everyone is okay with this? So what we have done so far, guys, we have already pushed the configuration on these 3 VHs. Today, what I am going to do, I'm going to push the configuration. Similarly, I push the configuration for VH1 and VH2. Similarly, I'm going to configure this CSR. From where? From vmanage. Okay. So for CSR also, how many template we need to create here now, guys? Almost we need to create the same templates, right? Whatever the template we have configured for the VHs, the same template because of the, it's a similar type of the setup, so we need to configure the same templates, right? Hello?
Yes.
So shall we use the same template which one we created for the VHs? Shall we use the same template for the CSR also?
No.
No. Why?
Different. Why?
Because of the different model, right? So what I can do, I can just convert the model. I will create a new template, but I will convert the model. That's it. Okay. Hello. So here I'm going, guys, into the template. I'm going into the templates, feature templates. First, I'm going to start with the system. System for VHH, I'm just going to copy. It is for
Here.
CSR, copy it. And I need to change the model. So what I will do, I will click here now, change the device model. This is for CSR. Select it. Okay. Now banner template also, what I will do, just I will create it, copy for CSR. CSR, and then after that, what I will do, I'm just going to change the device model. Then after that, VPN 0 for VHS. So just copy it. CSR. CSR. And then after that, VPN 0. I can search it. If it is difficult, so VPN 0, I just need to change the device model. Should be CSR. Then after that, VPN 5.2. CSR, copy it. And then I will make it CSR. It is for CSR. Then VPN 100. Copy it. CSR. Then after that, I need to change it model. Then
VPN 0.
OSPF. I'm just searching for the OSPF. So OSPF also, it is just copy. It is VPN 0. Just I'm adding here the CSR. I just need to make it change the device model. If anyone has any issue, guys, you can ask me, because of we have already discussed these all the things. So I'm just going to, otherwise we can click here now and we can add template and we can create a new one. But again, we have to fill all the value. But for the V edges, we have already created. So just I need to copy it. But I need to change the device model. Then after that, VPN 100 OSPF, I need to again copy it. Service VPN, CSR. Copy this one. And then after that, again, I need to change the device model. CSR. Then after that, just tell me under the VPN 0, how many interfaces are there, guys?
2.
Under the VPN 0, there is 2 interfaces, 0 and 1. So I'm going to change it. Copy. It is for CSR. And which interface is there? Look at this, G1 and G2, right? So it's a G1. Copy this one. It's G1. I need to change their model. And one more thing, what I have to do, I have to edit this template because of interface name is different, right? So what should be the interface name? Here G1. So same interface name should be there, guys. So if it is CSR, go to the it's a
should be the full name, gigabit internet.
This one should be there. Okay. Update. Then another one is under the VPN 0. One more interface is there. G1. G1 is done. G2. So it should be VH internet. Copy this one. Internet. It should be G2. And name should be CSR. Then G2, and then after that I have to change the device model. What should be the device model, guys? CSR. Okay. And then after that I need to edit the interface name. Update. It's the same name, right? Now, apart from that, under the VPN 5.2, one more interface should be there. That is ETH0 by default. VPN 5.2, if you are going to check, guys, there is one interface that is ETH0. But tell me one thing, on the CSR, we have any Ethernet interface? No. So we have to also copy this one first, CSR. So if we are going to directly use this one, what will be happen? We will get an error. So I'm just going to assign one interface, that is G4. Because of ETH0 will not be identified there. So I'm just going to use the another interface. Basically, I'm not going to configure, but that interface should be part of the VPN 5.2. So what I'm doing here, guys, I'm just going to edit it again. Oh, before that, I need to change the device model also. VPN 5.2. CSR. And then after that, I need to edit it. Here, if I'm selecting it, the ETH0, so once I will push the configuration, I will get an error. So there you can select any one of the interface, doesn't matter, but that should be like this. Then apart from that, under the VPN 100, there is one more interface, that is G0 by 2 on VHS. Here we are using 3. So under the VPN 100, G2 is there. So just I'm going to copy it. It is CSR. And the port number is G3. Copy this one, paste it. And for G3, again, I need to change the device model. Device model should be CSR. And then apart from that, CSR again, VPN 100, port number 3, I'm going there, edit it. Here we have a single CSR, so what we can do, we can fix the IP address also, that is your wish, but I'm not going to fix the IP address. It's a port number 3. So now I have created all the feature templates. I'm going to create the device template.
Papa. Papa.
What? Yes, sir. See, system for the CSR, first I will call it BPN 0. How many PPN interfaces are there, guys? There are two interfaces. First one is G1, second one is G2, and OSPF is also there. So guys, if you are missing the last class, if you didn't attend the last class, might be you'll be not able to understand this class. Okay, so what we can do, you can watch the last session video. Then after that, if you are going to watch this video, you'll be able to understand. Here, it's a service VPN, so it should be this one. OSPF also we are using. Okay, one more thing. If you remember, guys, for the V edges, if you are going to select the model V edges, here the EIGRP option was not there because of on V edges EIGRP doesn't support. But it's a Cisco device, CSR router, so we are getting the EIGRP option here now. Got it? Hello?
No.
If you remember the last time we created the device template for the V edges, we were not getting here the EIGRP option, right? Because of EIGRP doesn't support on the V edges. But this one we are creating for the CSR. So CSR does support the EIGRP. So we are getting the EIGRP option. So I can remove it because of actually we are not using the EIGRP. I'm using the OSPF, this one. And then banner template, what we are using banner for CSR. Then create it. Now in this CSR, any device is attached, guys? How many devices are attached? No. So I'm just going to attach a device. So I will get a single option because of it's a single device, obviously. Attach. Then after that, I need to edit the device template value. What should be the value? So go to the topology on this one. G1, what should be the IP address between the MPLS CSR router 10 we are using? So 10.1 should be here, right? So here, what is the interface? Towards the LAN interface G3. So on G3, what should be the IP? 1.1. So 172.16.1.1/24. It's a default route. So what will be the next hop IP, guys? So again, I have to see the topology. Between the CSR and internet router, what we are using? 2. So 2.0.0.254. So next hop IP should be there. It's the next hop IP, right? So 2.0.0.254. On G2, what should be the IP address? 2.0.0.1/24. Towards the MPLS. So it should be
192.10.
192.168.10.1/24. Host name, that is CS1. System IP. and site ID is 1. Update this one. Before going to push the configuration, as I told you for VHS, we can see the first config, verify the configuration is okay or not. We can check it. It is failing, guys. What is the reason? We have to check. Oh, in OSPF, we didn't change the interface. Got it? Interface is still remain same. We missed to change it. So what I have to do again, we have to jump into the template, feature template. Let me search it for the CSR. OSPF. There is two OSPF we are using. One OSPF towards the MPLS. So here also I need to edit this one. What should be the interface, guys?
Gigabit 01. I mean, gigabit
G1,
01.
right? So here on the interface, one. One more OSPF template is there. OSPF service VPN CSR. So here also I need to edit it. What is the interface name? It's a G3, right?
G3.
Now on the device template, again, I have to attach. Edit the device value. Hundred dot one dot one dot one site ID.
1.
It's a one, right? Next. Now it should not be. It should be configure, guys. Let's see. Updating the configuration in vmanage. Pushing configuration. Pre-check on the vmanage have passed. Continue with the pushing configuration to the devices. Success. So if I'm going to check it on R2, I should get the another route also. So IP route. I'm getting the 11, 12, 13, 14 also, guys. Got it? So if I'm going to ping 172.16.11.1 source 172 16.21.1 should be ping. Pinging, guys. So all the route are exchanged. these all the branch offices right now, they are able to communicate together. Is it okay? If on the R1 you are going to check, should be active OSP of neighbor. Should have the active OSP of neighbor. Let me show you. OIP OSP of neighbor. It's showing, guys.
Mm.
And so IP route OSP of all the route is there. Got it? So by default, it is doing the ECMP, load balance. Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, guys. So what are our next topic? That next topic is policies. There we'll discuss application aware routing, deep packet inspection, and the route filtering. These are the topic or pending. Got it?
Yes. So I got a question.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
For the templates, a device can have multiple feature templates, but only one device template?
Yes, all the feature templates will call under the single device template. And that device template will attach with the your physical or virtual device.
Okay.
So
But
you
you
can,
cannot
yeah.
one device or virtual device into two device templates. Has to be on only
No,
one
you
device.
can't be do that. A single device can't be attached with the two device template.
Okay, okay.
Got it? So you can see here now for these all the three VHs, what I did, I created single device template because of the same model and same topology. But this device is the different model, so I created a separate device template.
Yes.
Okay. If in your organization, suppose there is a separate zone, north zone, south zone. In the north zone also there is 100 branches. In south zone there is also 100 branches. In the east zone also there is 100 branches. And each zone you have a separate policy or the separate features you are using. So what you can do in that case, what you can do there, guys, you can create the three device template. One device template you can create for the south zone, one device template you can create for the north zone, another device template you can create for the east zone, right? So one device template will be for all the devices which is under the same zone. You are getting the point.
Yes.
So in the future, if anything is required to push any configuration, if you want to push any configuration on all the south zone devices, so what you will be do, you will be just make the change under the south zone device template, which one you created. Automatically it will impact on all the devices. You got this point?
Yes.
So it's very easy to manage your network, right? So in this is our first lab where what we need to discuss. We need to discuss only the policies and the application aware routing and route filtering and the path manipulation with the TLOG. These are the tasks or pending under this topology. Then after that, this topology I will close it. So tomorrow might be we'll discuss TLOG path manipulation through TLOG. That will be on the next week. But tomorrow what I will discuss the policy. I will discuss the application aware routing. I will discuss the deep packet inspection. TLOG path manipulation, if you can do, so I will discuss it tomorrow. Otherwise, I will do it on Saturday. Then after that, I have the another topology there. I will show you the TLOG extension and the device is behind the NAT firewall. And another one is if you have a multiple VHs into a single site. So we have another topology. Okay, so tomorrow still we'll work on the same topology because of today number of people are also less, guys. So policy we'll discuss by tomorrow. Next, after the tomorrow class, I will take next 2 weeks. Within the next 2 weeks, I will finish your syllabus. If I have already shared the syllabus with you guys, you can follow the syllabus also. What are the things we have covered? Right?
Mm.
Let me show you so that you will be aware what we have done so far. Up to this point, we have done all the things. Now, what I'm going to discuss, I will discuss tomorrow this one. Hello?
Yes.
So I will discuss tomorrow this one, and then after that, we'll jump on the another topology, lab number 2. There I will cover this part. These are the topic. If you're talking about the lab wise, so lab wise, what we have done, registration CHH we have done, branch site, this one we have done. This part is pending. Up to the 25 number labs we have done. So 20 up from the 26 we need to discuss. If you're talking about the lab point of view, 26 to 35. Is it okay? So I will discuss this part, and this part up to this part. I will finish it by tomorrow. Then after that, these part we'll discuss into the different topology. Okay. Okay, guys. So see you tomorrow, same time. Tomorrow I'm going to discuss the most important topic, that is policies in sdwan. That is the basically heart of the sdwan, policies and the packet inspection. Okay, guys. So we'll see you tomorrow on same time. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone have any question, guys?
I was gonna ask a couple questions if you don't mind.
Yeah, you can ask me.
So if you go back to the topology, uh, just maybe two questions, like if there is user behind R1, if they want to ask each the headquarters.
I don't know why but for your voice is not so too much clear. There is some
Yeah.
noise or something. Yeah.
But still, it's far away from the mic, maybe. So let's say if there is a user behind R1 wants to reach a server on the headquarters.
That I will explain in the next lab, as I told you, right?
Oh,
If your VH is behind the net firewall, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, that I will told you in the next week. That I will discuss. I have the another topology. Let me show you. I'm just closing this one.
Also, does the sdwan support?
You can see here now. In this topology, our VH is behind the SA firewall. So I got your question. That I will discuss in the next topology.
Okay.
Okay.
So the second question, does sdwan support overlapping subnets?
Sorry?
Overlapping subnets.
Overlapping.
Hmm.
No, for the overlapping, we are not doing here the overlapping.
No, but does the sdwan support them?
Does SD-WAN for the overlapping subnet? No, it doesn't support. So whatever the techniques we are using in the normal traditional network for the overlapping, that we have to do here.
Okay. And I guess the last question is, let's say there is a branch or a VH, they don't share the same service VPN. What is the communication like?
Sorry, can you repeat one more time?
Let's say a branch or a VH, they don't share the same service VPN. What is the communication be like?
Same service VPN.
Different.
Same, can you repeat one more time? Or you can just drop a message in the chat.
What if branches, they don't support the same VPN, service VPN?
Service VPN you are talking about, right?
Right, but different in two branches.
In two branches, you are talking about if they are the different, there is a different service VPN, right?
Right.
So how they can communicate, right? So
Right.
it's a kind of the inter VRF communication, but it's not a design, standard design, right?
Mm.
It's not a standard design. You are going to make the running the two different service VPN into the two different locations. Okay.
So it means
But in next lab, what I will do in the next class tomorrow, once I will, today I have already shut down the lab. Tomorrow, what I will do, I will just check what is happening and what is the solution for that one.
okay, thank you.
But that is not a standard topology, as again I am telling you. But I will check it if you are going to use the different service VPN in both branches. So how we can make this complication.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it. And I think I got my topology up and running for devices, so it should be good to go.
Sorry, can you repeat one more time? For full